What happens when we slumber, Corvo? What happens when we sleep?
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here. Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
I said you can always come here. Forgot that there's no voice acting for the character for a moment there when I picked it. That is... Is that where she was sleeping, or is that where she was reading? Because that is just a carpet. Can we talk to her? Nope. That book is massive compared to her body right now. Did any runes magically appear around the pub while we were asleep?
The Ascendancy Circle has chosen Teague Martin to be High Overseer. Let us all praise their choice.
Let's see how this goes.
Investiture. Without delay.
Aha, you have been circumnavigated.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
That's hopeful, perhaps? Sure.
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague. I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
I think they're done. Okay. That was such a surprising... It's like an odd moment to just suddenly go silent on at the end. Hello. So I'm sure we're gonna have some sort of follow-up here. I just thought they'd for sure argue a bit more. But like, the first mention of I can't help you immediately led to our leader going silent.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
Alright, we need to see if we can find a bribe for him then. And I also need to remember to actually read lines before I do them, because I keep forgetting that the game doesn't have... My lines aren't going to be said out loud in any way. So I suggested maybe we could find a bribe to get him to work along with us, since he seems to think he can withstand rats. And also, if the rats go too far, we're extra in trouble.
The renovation of Caldwin's Bridge.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers, shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock.
You gave up on your attempted lie very quickly. Huh.
I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
Alright. That's not the bribe, though. Piero, come back here.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
How much is this gonna cost me? Not much at all. Like, not at all, really. Very cheap, all things considered. If we were to be completely honest here. Is there anything I want to grab here? Not in the biggest hurry, nah. Wow, just 150. Is this gonna be, is this actually gonna work? Am I actually gonna successfully get his allegiance by doing a 150 gold brandy? Because, man, taking over the world's easy. Oops. What's this on the Hound Pits? Scutter's
I'll leave it to you. But if you get tired of questioning Sokolov, I'll let you know that his taste for King Street brandy is legendary. I think Piero has a bottle. It might help persuade him. If not, well, call me if it gets entertaining.
Alright, we're way ahead of you, but thank
It's not
you.
that I object to holding him hostage for a while, since he's been aiding the Lord Regent. But it's a shame. I always found him rather charming.
This is very charming how he, like, you know, experimented on people with deadly diseases by inflicting it upon them so that their skin sloughs off. That's great. Charming is the word for it. Man, their design for dogs in this game is really freaky. Because that's fitting to what we saw in 3D for briefly in that one optional side area for a bit. I think these are also dog... Oh yeah, these are the two dog cages, because this is the Hound Pit. Ah, that's a decent little note. That's why we have a cage. Everything has a story. I found a bottle of King Street for you.
King Street Brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight, the timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Well, there we go. Options were give him one bottle of brandy that it wasn't very expensive, by my standards at least, or torture him with rats and maybe kill him for all we know and see what happens. One of those things is not like quite like the other, is it? Whelping and training hounds. Is that really just it's documentation? Yeah, it's documentation about the hounds. From each litter, there's usually somewhere shy of 4 good pups, but we always drown the runt. Oh, gritty. Them that remain spend 3 or so months suckling from their mother before we start them up with the training. It's simple at first, returning sticks and sitting still on command, only pissing outside and the like, but by the 8th month, we've got him hunting for scented sack dolls hidden in the scrub forest, killing wild pigs on command, and taking a man in padded armor down by hanging onto his forearm. At the end of the first year, we graduate the ones that have learned and shoot the ones that haven't. The overseers take them after that, and we never see him again. Except once. Walking down Clevering Boulevard, an overseer passed me, preaching about the litany on the White Cliff, and the evils of witchery, and sure enough, his hound started whimpering and wagging his tail. That's how I knew for sure it was one of mine, whelped from a pup. Alright. Oh, what's that do? What does that do? What is that moving? Is it moving that cage? I am not sure. Maybe it's a chain somewhere that moves around. Yeah, I can't actually see what's attached to, what's moving it around. We've never been in here before, though. Oh, they've got matchups. Look at that. I'm not used to seeing the red and the green stuff. I've seen the tournament board before, but I've never seen it sort of explained in that way. Some money. More money. It's hanging up here. I wonder if these are... I wonder if these were up here as bids at some point. That would almost make sense. It's funny to see this actual person's elixirs all over the place. And now I've got the real deal. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm thinking discount.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
Alright, look for a guy with the wolf mask to give a note to. I'm sure it'll be helpful to someone, so I should probably do it. Boop. How's that for a super jump?
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well. Everything was so fancy at the Golden Cat, but in a different way than the palace was fancy. The old Madame Prudence said that all the ladies are princesses and the men come to admire them.
Well, she's not interested in never stopping moving when she talks to somebody. I can't move forward here. What's going on? Oh, that was weird. Is there like an invisible object here? Yeah, if I go forward, it goes boop. Stops right there. But only right there? Weird detail. Okay, well. Hello. There's so much graffiti in all the games I play nowadays. And it's always hard to believe graffiti because it's copy-pasted and resized everywhere. Hello. Am I making you uncomfortable?
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
Maybe I was wrong about the biomes, or the locations, or whatever you want to call them, the individual stages. We used one level for 2 consecutive missions, but now we're 2 consecutive missions of doing different levels, so who knows how many assets they made for this thing. Lady Boyle's last party. You've learned that the Lord Regent's strongest superior is supporter, not superior, is Lady Boyle. However, 3 women in the Boyle family are referred to as Lady Boyle, the wife of the late Lord Boyle, and her sisters. Sokolov painted Lady Boyle from behind under unusual circumstances and does not know which is actually the Lord Regent's ally. You're being sent to the posh Boyle estate in the night of a costume party in order to determine which Lady Boyle you must eliminate.
Grief, the Lord Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours will let you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
It's remarkable how much, ever since the second time we went to that one location, like every time I go anywhere now, there's always like an active conflict happening on the horizon. This entire town's just a constant source of blood, and then that just makes it seem all the more absurd when we have these attempts at making everything seem civil and posh and expensive and so on. Everyone's trying to pretend that things are going well and that rich people can exist and everything's going to make sense and society is going to work. Maybe not. Maybe not so much. Restricted by order of the City Watch, no citizens allowed. Lethal force has been authorized because fuck the peasants. There's Bone Charm hiding up there, a rune over there. There's the party. Bone Charm and a rune over there. Those are probably good ones to prioritize because they're in the opposite direction of the party as far as I can tell. So that's the tall boy.
Clear the streets. This area is restricted to invited guests only, by request of the local landowners. Unauthorized intruders will be expelled or apprehended on site.
Alright, that big building up there is my goal. Where's the tall boy going? Does he come all the way around? It appears to just be some guard, right? Except he's in a tall thing. Which of course seems to also come with some powers of its own, but still, it's not like a super mech or anything. Oh, what? Why'd that? It was arrows, right? Yeah. There we go. I know you're waiting for me. Oh. Oh, he's clutching himself. He might be a weeper. Might be a whole building of weepers. In a location that's awfully inconvenient to me. Bone Charm right there, rune right there in the window. Alright. Careful now. Alright, that's one down at least. Thank you.
Going to a party, Corvo? Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tivian wine. And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces? Either way, it's Lady Boyle's last party.
Sounds like I have an option then. I either straight up kill her, or I essentially get her exiled, or get her to exile herself. In one way or another, she seems to... Oh shit. This area seemed safer a moment ago. Still hanging out over there? Cool. But either she gets exiled, or she leaves, one way or another. Is she freaking out about the body right now? Or is she coming over here? Of course she is. Is she coming straight over here? You should get... Please be nice and distracted by looking some other direction that I can use. And heck. There we go. Second person down. Alright. Got it. FSMA Boyle is a rutting hound. So I figure we can get her out of here one way or another. Is this the same guy we've seen before? I can't trust him. It's Granny Rags again. I can't trust him. You can't love what you don't trust. That's the song the birdies sing when the weather turns cold and forces them out of their nice homes they built. Nice homes spoiled and ruined, useless now. So the birdies hate the weather that betrayed them. They fly away to look for new houses that aren't so cold and dreary, dreary, dreary. I'm leaving too. My valise is packed. My so dreary. Everything where I look, I can't bear it anymore. Huh. Rather dire coming from her, isn't it? Hello. Oh, hey. Good thing for that view. I didn't even pick those out. So nearby we have... There we go. Bone Charm. Teach me your ways. Let's see. Waters of Life. Being fountains restores health. We probably already had that. It's been implied that, if I pick up certain things... Yeah, there we go. We have rank 2s of skills. So maybe I got Unnerving Target just now? Raised chance of people missing me when I shoot? I was wondering how this game was going to have so many damn skills, because it seems like there was a lot of skills. And I was wondering how they were going to actually come up with that many different ones, but it seems like we're going to have more powerful versions of existing skills, which makes sense. And explains my earlier confusion about where the hell a Bone Charm actually went when I picked it up. And it was because it was an upgrade of one that I already had found. Can grab those. Don't necessarily want to go around here. That's not how you crouch. That's not how you lean. Guess who forgot how to lean? Okay, did I really forget how to lean completely? Oh, there we go. That's... yeah. Playing 3 different stealth games that all have some kind of variation of leaning in them. It's messing with me a little bit. Alright. You hold down crouch and go left and right in Alien Isolation. I don't see any reason to go there besides attracting more attention. At the very least, the thing that I want, the main thing I'm hunting down is not in there. There could be plenty of other reasons. Whoa! Or I could get going. Guards down there. There's one charm over there. One rune way down there. Is it the bottom of the water? Could be. Interesting. Sure seems it's at the bottom. Well, before I do something really risky, go ahead and make a new save before I go hopping into canals that may or may not be filled with dangerous creatures that will murder me. I've been attacked by water creatures before. Wasn't that satisfying? Alright, will I get murdered by aquatic creatures? That looks like a fish over there. Not yet. Hey there. Got it. Get out, please. I believe in you. You can do it. I can't do it. There's things that can be done, though. There's things that can be done. Little higher. Maybe not. Not so much. Okay. That's fine. I can make this work. Ta-da! Don't get caught. Get off the wall. There we go. According to the wall, according to this view, there's nothing nearby. That walker would be a problem if it spotted me. Bricking into a guard compartment for 1 coin. Like a pro. Totally reasonable risk to take, right? Neutral zone. Try to blend in. Yeah, no big deal. Just act like a normal human. No one will think I'm a crazy. I'm supposed to be here. Have you seen my heart? Alright, so I don't think I've ever dealt with a neutral mechanic before, so let's go ahead and make our save now. And I can adapt accordingly. Let's just test this out. Let's see what happens when I approach people.
And we slipped in after the Estermans canceled. Oh, there went my invitation.
Oh no.
Don't chase after that. You don't know what's in those buildings.
No place is safe.
Not the invitation. Oopsie. Well, that was convenient for me.
They're going to wear the same costume in different colors.
Invitation, please.
Another of their crook fancies.
Alright, so that's how you get inside the building. I have at least one more thing on the outside of the building to go for first.
If you're not going to have fun,
And I think we've established that they don't care about the fact that I'm running around with a gun and running around with a sword on the outside.
pride in being difficult.
As much as you take in being easy.
Shall we go in?
So do you react to me jumping on cars? Is that weird? Am I being weird right now? No? Okay.
I'm sure she
Learning.
Why don't you wait here as any gentleman?
That's not going to take me up
and we'll
there.
go inside and make nasty remarks about Emma's style, or lack of it.
Well, we know I'm no gentleman.
Alright, so that's how you get inside.
Them here.
You have to feel sorry for her. She's only.
They were afraid of going near the rats. Who would ever want to go near the rats after all? They could be up to all sorts of foul business. Alright, let's cancel. Get out of my way. Yeah, we're already crouching. Already crouching. Don't look at me. How's your perception check, dude? Let's not find out, really. I'm just gonna sneak around in here, and we're not gonna test too closely how well you check, how well you notice things. Right up there's my goal. Oh, enemy rats! Enemy rats! Da 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 da. Boom! Out of here. Shame on you. Get off of me. Aha! Don't you seem useful? In a different game that would be climbable, but this is not that type of game, so I need to pick up a new path. Aha! Up here. Alright. No apparent stuff in here. Oh yeah, this place is like vacant. Sweet. Grabbing that money. Grabbing that money. And that money. So much money to grab. That place seems rather vacant at the moment. Oh, there it is. We got a new bone charm. It is Robust 1. Potions give you slightly more health. That's probably not a bad idea. What do I not care about somewhere? Move faster with corpses. I like that one. Chance of missing. Faster in stealth mode. Find more ammo. Power effects are improved. Rats, white rats won't attack you. Enemies miss more often with arrows. Yeah, let's get rid of the white rats. And go for more healing. Ta-da! Also, exactly how well are we doing on powers right now? I have 2. I could buy something if I want to. We already maxed out Vitality and Agility, Blink, Dark Vision, Possession, Wind Blast. That costs 4. Oh yeah, I don't necessarily want that one though, because that turns into a kill attack. Although frankly, a lot of these things turn into kills. And if I do end up having to kill somebody, Shadow Kill would not be a terrible thing to do. At least then if I accidentally kill somebody, I don't have to deal with the body afterwards. We're surprisingly far along on the overall upgrades, actually. It feels like I wouldn't need that many more runes overall to even continue. Let's see. Let's do Shadow Kill. Every time you kill an unaware enemy, the body turns to ash, disappearing so you don't need to hide it. At level 2, all enemies killed turn to ash. I want level 2, because if I kill an enemy, it's probably because they noticed me, and so right now it's not going to do a lot for my current playstyle, but get 4 more runes, and 1 eventuality can be improved. Alright, we're already maxed on health. All the stuff's behind the wall. There you are. Thank you for your continued patronage, world, and things that are in it. Alright, so I believe that's all the things. Yep, all that's left is to go to the party. They're gonna love me there, ow. Guess who thought they were gonna land on something safer?
She has to see reason.
I was horribly incorrect, and now I have paid for it with my potion supply. Sneaky, sneaky. Carefully. There we go. Just gotta get to the doorman without surprising anybody and messing up anyone's day. Carefully now, a little further. Just a tad further. I don't see any indications so far of bad. That's good. Howdy. I'm here to pretend to be a normal person here. Just do not be alarmed about my skull mask, the fact that I'm holding a knife and a heart. I'm definitely not some sort of deranged cultist. Don't worry.
Invitation, please.
Sup?
Right this way, sir.
I assume I need to go around. Aha.
Look at that mask. Sick bastard.
Are you ready to love me? Alright.
Another party game. It was fun for a season, but now?
What is it tonight?
Guess which is which. Their hair and makeup are identical, but one's in red, one's in black. What? Oh my, that's wicked. Who made that mask for you? It's exactly like the wanted posters.
That's going to cast a pall over the whole evening. I think I'm starting to enjoy myself.
Oh, they're into morbidity, are they? Is that something they liked? Something make them happy? Whoopsie! I didn't do that. No one did that. Definitely didn't steal their money. Hopefully they don't notice when I'm too close or something. Alright, so they're reacting to the mask. They're recognizing it from the wanted posters. People are thinking that I just have the audacity to dress up like the murderer. But, can't help but wonder if maybe somebody would catch on, like the guards around here. There's the Boyle party. Lord Shaw is over there. Right, I need to give... He's Wolf Mask. Nope, probably shouldn't run. I feel like running would be the weird part.
Welcome to the Boyle estate.
You can get away with having a weird cybernetic heart and a knife out, but if you're gonna run with them, that's just dangerous.
Yes, of course.
Are you gonna wander around? Or, like, just giving it to you in front of guards? Is that okay? Also... Oh my goodness, that mask. Oh, nothing prepared me for this. It's got a pipe. It's got an adorable little pipe. Is he even smoking, or is that just a pipe that's on? But like I don't know. I honestly just don't know that much about smoking. Like, is it getting into him, or is it just on, like, an exterior decoration on his mask? Can't imagine how this would work.
Yes.
Pendleton? What's he got to say to me? Pendleton is a gutless, lying sack of shit. I hope he's paying you well for this.
Okay. I take it they don't get along well. Did you just throw the note?
Damn cold tonight. Hurry up, and let's see what you're made of. Lord Pendleton's representative will select his weapon.
We're gonna duel? That's a bit much.
A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire at will.
Get on with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed.
Okay. I like your mask. Could we just not murder each other? That'd be nice.
Stop. Stand right there.
Am I not standing right there?
3, 2, 1.
Is that what you wanted? Is that what you were hoping for would happen?
And that's
Pendleton?
another patron dead. What do we do now?
It's lucky we're in demand. I hear the Estermonts pay top coin. No use trying them tonight. Let's see if we can find a little brandy. Let the Boyles clean up the mess.
And now Lord Shaw is dead. Pendleton, what was your plan? Just randomly giving out notes and causing duels? Can't help but wonder if that's gonna have some sort of bad circumstances for the world that I don't even know about yet. Well, I've been part of a duel now. And it was surprisingly easy to get the first draw on him because I reflexively use left click to shoot him like in every video game ever, but because in this game left click is your melee weapon, I of course had to then recalibrate and think, oh right, I need to use my right trigger. And even with all that extra time of me screwing up, there was a total lack of bullet going into me. Well, hopefully I don't find out that this was some kind of test and I wasn't supposed to shoot him, because that would be unfortunate.
Hello. The Boyles hope you have a wonderful time tonight.
I'm holding a heart. How do you feel about hearts? There's nothing here, is there? It's just the party. There's no... Oh, it's a separate zone, that's why. I'm sitting here thinking, like, why is there no more runes or, things yet? Alright.
Careful. We tried for a peek upstairs, and the man on duty is an ass.
I should have taught him some manners. This party is a sham.
I'm sure he's just doing his job. A party like this, anyone might have crept in.
Excuse me, my cousin is a marquis.
Of course I don't mean you, but people are desperate, and the Boyles are awfully wealthy these days.
Nonsense. Waverly just hires officers from the Watch to impress people.
Your obsession with the Boyle women. Will it never end?
Dare I sign the guest book? To taunt them? LOL. Now what to say? Corvo. Oh no. That seems like a terrible idea, right? To actually sign it.